Seraphin Message 438. The Great Thaw, and the Sound of Snow Melting. Through Rosie, 11th of January 2021. You will only hear the sound of snow melting, citizens of Earth, if you stop whatever you are doing, and, if you listen carefully. It may be very quiet, the dripping of water from snow-laden trees, or a slight increase in the rush of water in a small stream. You may note these subtle changes, if your awareness is sharp, or you may be distracted by loud noises, or strong influences which try, in their final death throes, to attract your attention. If you hear these drops of water falling, or see an increase in flow, this will appear to be part of your present reality. It will be another detail added to the picture you already have. However, the picture you already have will always be reframed in every moment. This is true always, but increasingly so at the present time, which is, even, if it escapes your notice, the time of the Great Thaw. It is up to you to decide whether these drops are symbols of something much greater, such as the melting of a huge glacier 1,000 miles away, or the first signs of a huge blizzard. The next question which you can ask yourselves is why you can hear the sound of snow melting at this particular time? You can of course answer that this is, because your attention is fixed upon it, but you might also reply that, it is the strong light which causes melting, and makes the effects visible. Let us look at that statement again. It is strong light which is making the real situation visible. The sun, in this sense, is symbolic for purity, and pure strength which cuts with great determination through the darkness, and which defines each shadow very clearly. This light comes to your Earth in the form of cosmic rays which bring new information, which upgrade, and highlight. There is use of that word light again, that which can remain strong, and which stands tall, at the same time destroying that which crumbles in the face of divinity, because it is a force which opposes same. Thus, you find yourselves in times of ultimate separation of dark from light. You can expect great lights, and also enlightened persons, and scenarios, and you can expect the revelation of great evil, and persons who harbor very dark thoughts, and intentions. The contrast between the two will be like heaven, and hell, and here we note that these are two realms which you on Earth have created for yourselves. What will you do now, citizens of Earth? Will you simply carry on as usual? Will you stop in your tracks, forgetting all else, and listen for signs? Will you assume that any signs you perceive are something which belong to a bigger scenario, a deeper pit, or a glorious new beginning? Will you align yourselves with the heaven, or with the hell which is in the process of being exposed, and, ultimately, destroyed? Or will you block everything out, numb yourselves, crawl into safe, restrictive holes, and hope that everything will somehow, without any intervention on your part, sort itself out? You have generally forgotten how important you are, that you are an integral part of that life force which strives to improve and uplift humanity. Now is the time of the Great Thaw, when the signs of change are all around you. It may start with a few drops of water, but it will fast become a raging torrent. Do not let yourselves be swept away, or overwhelmed by this, but stand your ground, let the debris be swept away, and ask yourselves how you can contribute once the waters subside. We are, as ever, at your sides during this sometimes dangerous, and sometimes emotionally devastating period. Seraphin.